I believe that every human has a finite number of heartbeats. I don't intend to waste any of mine. Mystery creates wonder, and wonder is the basis of man's desire to understand. The important achievement of Apollo was demonstrating that humanity is not forever chained to this planet, and our visions go rather further than that, and our opportunities are unlimited. I put up my thumb and shut one eye, and my thumb blotted out the planet Earth. I didn't feel like a giant. I felt very, very small. I thought the attractions of being an astronaut were actually not so much the moon, but flying in a completely new medium. Pilots take no special joy in walking. Pilots like flying. The single thing which makes any man happiest is the realization that he has worked up to the limits of his ability, his capacity. Houston, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed. We had hundreds of thousands of people all dedicated to doing the impossible. We weren't going to let each other down. That's one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind. Neil Armstrong. The important achievement of Apollo was demonstrating that humanity is not forever chained to this planet, and our visions go rather further than that, and our opportunities are unlimited. Neil Armstrong. I am, and ever will be, a White Sox, pocket protector, nerdy engineer, born under the second law of thermodynamics, steeped in the steam tables, in love with free body diagrams, transformed by Laplace, and propelled by compressible flow. Neil Armstrong. I fully expected that by the end of the century, we would have achieved substantially more than we actually did. Neil Armstrong. It's a brilliant surface in that sunlight. The horizon seems quite close to you because the curvature is so much more pronounced than here on Earth. It's an interesting place to be. I recommend it. Neil Armstrong. The exciting part for me as a pilot was the landing on the moon. That was the time that we had achieved the national goal of putting Americans on the moon. Neil Armstrong. We had hundreds of thousands of people all dedicated to doing the impossible. We didn't know how to do it, but we'd get an idea and people would just volunteer and come from the various fields. Neil Armstrong. I put up my thumb and shut one eye, and my thumb blotted out the planet Earth. I didn't feel like a giant. I felt very, very small. Neil Armstrong. First moonwalker. Neil Armstrong made history on July 20th, 1969, when he stepped onto the lunar surface and delivered the famous words, "That's one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind." NASA career. Armstrong was a test pilot before becoming an astronaut. He flew various aircraft, including the X-15 rocket plane. He joined NASA in 1962 and participated in multiple space missions, including Gemini 8 before his iconic Apollo 11 mission. After NASA. After his time with NASA, Armstrong held several teaching and advisory positions, including teaching aerospace engineering at the University of Cincinnati. He also served on various committees related to space exploration and aviation safety. He passed away on August 25, 2012.